जवाब चाहिए आपको। तो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया जिसने अपना ब्रीफ को एक्सिट कर गया, अपना पेचेक को एक्सिट करके भी चीफ जस्टिस पे टिप्पणी उड़ा रहे, उस पे तो कोई डिबेट नहीं है। आज एक नेशनल हेराल्ड व्हिच इज क्रिटिकल ऑफ द
Kamru Choudhury,
नाउ आल्सो
no, someone who's a constitutional figure, आप ऐसी भाषा का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, paycheck etc. sir, and you know, like I said, I think I didn't say that in the first debate, but it's a bit rich when Congress talks about respecting judiciary. आप उठा के देख लीजिए सर, आप लोगों ने क्या क्या किया है, वो मिल जाएगा। बट नवल किशोर जी, ये जो नेशनल हेराल्ड के मामले में कांग्रेस के जो सहयोगी दल है, वो भी कह रहे हैं कि देखिए मोदी जी डरे हुए हैं राहुल गांधी से, इतने बड़े जननायक हैं कि उनके खिलाफ ये वेंडेटा विचरण कर दिया। सरदार पटेल ने 1950 में क्वेश्चन उठा दिए थे सर कि डूबियस फंडिंग है।
नहीं देखिए, अपनी अभी तो आपको मालूम है कि इस साल में बिहार में चुनाव है और उनको मालूम है कि उनको कहने के लिए कुछ नहीं है, तो नैरेटिव बनाने के लिए कुछ भी लाएंगे। कब खोदते हैं,
ये कुछ भी थोड़ी है, ये चिट्ठी है, ये नैरेटिव। नवल किशोर जी, एक सीधा सवाल है, ये चिट्ठी उन्होंने क्यों लिखी कि 2025 में जब बिहार का चुनाव होगा सरदार पटेल की चिट्ठी पढ़ी जाएगी? चिट्ठी तो कुछ सोच समझ के लिखी होगी सर, चिट्ठी में लिखा क्या उन्होंने? देखिए,
ये काम भी बीजेपी बहुत सोच समझ के करती है कि इसका कितना फायदा होगा, कितना आप डिबेट करेंगे, कितना इंपैक्ट होगा और क्या क्या उन्हें नहीं करना पड़ेगा। आपने देखा नहीं, कई सारा काम इसी तरह से करते हैं, कई वक्त पे लोगों का टाइम बर्बाद करते हैं, कभी इधर टाइम बर्बाद करते हैं।
चलिए, आपके पास भी अब आप भी क्या बोले, ये तो आउट ऑफ सिलेबस जैसा, किसी ने तैयारी नहीं की थी कि पुराना कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट निकल जाएगा। पर शहजाद, आंसर संजय झा and Kamru Choudhury.
You know, ever since the charge sheet has been filed by the ED in this case, there are so many sensations in the entire ecosystem. फड़फड़ाहट, तड़पड़ाहट, बुलबुलाहट, चटपटाहट, हड़बड़ाहट, खटपटाहट। पता नहीं कि इतनी घबराहट क्यों है। मैं सिर्फ इतना पूछना चाहता हूँ, now they have said that this is vendetta politics. First of all, please tell me, when did the case start, Sanjay Jha ji? 2012. Whose government was in power? High Court, Supreme Court तक challenge किया. Did you get any relief? No, except from personal exemption. No other relief was granted. They are still out on bail as accused number 1, accused number 2. IT matter was challenged right up to Supreme Court. What relief you got? In fact, the High Court and the trial court both have said that Young Indians was created as a sham company only to usurp the properties of 2,000 crores and not title of the property, but the beneficial interest in the properties, the rental incomes. I am not saying this. Apart from me, who else is saying this? The freedom fighters. AJL belonged to 5,000 freedom fighters. 1,000 plus shareholders were there, but the shares were surreptitiously given to the Young Indian, where only Ma Beta were the biggest shareholders of 76%, and people like Shanti Bhushan, not from BJP, Markande Katju, not from BJP, complained that this was done illegally. Now coming to the final point, look at the manner in which they operate. One is the Damaji, from 0 rupees, he gets 700% profit. One is the Ma Beta, 50 lakh rupees, they get 2,000 crore worth beneficial interest in the property. And whom are you asking for opinion from? From convicted Chara Chor, you're asking way in on Zameen Chori of National Herald. And as far as RSS's airtime is concerned, Sir Sanjay Jha, you also get airtime despite being suspended. RSS is the world's biggest voluntary organization. Pranab Mukherjee had gone to their headquarters. So clearly, if Pranab Mukherjee, the former president and a stalwart congressman, feels they are of newsworthiness or some importance, obviously the other channels also. But I ask you, not 10 seconds more, I ask you, 1 lakh crore debt of Himachal Pradesh, 2 crores is given to a paper which does not get published, which is not a daily paper, and those which are daily papers which have readership and viewership, all the DAVP norms are completely exhausted. And tell me, how many women you gave 1,500 to as promised? How many 300 units of electricity did you do free in Himachal Pradesh? Nobody is fulfilling those promises. 2 crores to National Herald.
Tushar, 1950 Sardar Patel's vendetta against the Congress party.
Pranesh, it seems that Sanjay Jha is missing a few analogies here. He says, why does Mohan Bhagwat get a lot of airtime on Doordarshan? It's a fair question. Look, it's a very, very fair question. But then Mohan Bhagwat doesn't own a company that owns the right to control Doordarshan. Mohan Bhagwat has not secured the assets of Doordarshan, especially the real estate assets, through a holding company at a throwaway price. 3 simple facts, Pranesh. If any Congress representative or supporter can say one of these 3 facts are wrong, the debate will be over, and as Mr. Jha says, a kindergarten kid will be able to deduct the conclusion. Didn't AJL have a loan of 90 crore rupees that it owed to the Congress? Number 1. Number 2, that In 2010, didn't Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi create a company called YIL with 76% shareholding between the two of them?
Right.
Fact number 3, wasn't the loan that the Congress had to take from AJL, the debt that the AJL owed to the Congress was transferred to the YIL. So from the party loan, it becomes a YIL loan, essentially becoming a Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi loan. Now tell me, if any of these 3 facts are incorrect or misplaced, the case would be over. The courts would strike it down.
No,
but it's been more than a decade. The courts have not struck it down. So let the courts decide. Let them have belief in the judiciary. After all,
Would have
And one last fact.
No,
one last fact. When the loan is with AJL, that time it is not waived off. When it goes to YI, where there are only 2 major shareholders who have taken everything,
I don't know
over
what
50
to
lakhs,
say about
the loan is waived
Sanjay
off.
Jha's kindergarten comment, because the probe in this case came from the court. So, you know, we don't have time, otherwise we would have discussed that. But gentlemen, I thank all of you for joining us on India Upfront. The news are with Navika Kumar on the other side.